Hey, it's Kim Constable and you are watching Wham TV, and today you are going to learn how to make sure you always get paid even when you don't do the work. So stay tuned. My kids have just started taking drum lessons. Yes, they love drumming. They've been playing the piano for a while and they really wanted to start drumming. And I found out that their piano teacher, who is the most amazing woman, her son teaches drumming. So whenever they found this out, they were so excited and they wanted to go to his house and start drumming. So on a Monday morning, we go to their piano teacher's house and they have their piano lessons, and now they also have their drumming lessons. So Monday just passed was their first ever drumming lesson and they absolutely loved it. And afterwards, when my daughter Maya was having her piano lesson, I stood and chatted with Ruben, who is their drum teacher. So we were standing chatting after their drumming lesson and I asked him how much I owed him and he told me the price. So then I said, okay, so this is the second week in January. There's another 2 weeks in January left. So I owe you X amount until the end of the month. And he said, oh no, it's okay. You don't have to pay me to the end of the month. You can just pay me today. And I said, well, why do you not want me to pay you until the end of the month? And he said, well, I don't know. It's just people normally just pay me whenever they come. And I said, but what if they don't come? What if something happens and they can't make it? Do you just not get paid? And he said, yeah, kind of, like if it happens once, I'll maybe excuse it. But if it happens 2 or 3 times, then, I'll probably say to them, well, actually, if you're not going to show up, then, you're going to have to pay me. And I said to him, well, why would you leave it until the second or third time? You're holding the slot for them. They've booked it in. They've taken the responsibility of booking you for a drumming lesson. So why would you not charge them for that slot, regardless of whether they turned up? You're still holding the slot for them and it's still your time, regardless of whether or not you actually teach them in that lesson. And it really made me think about how many of us run our businesses. When I first started my company, my first company, I would have been exactly the same. I was so afraid of charging people even if they didn't turn up because I didn't want them to decide to not be a customer anymore. I wanted people to like me more than I wanted to hold them accountable. So really think about your business. Where do you let people off the hook because you want them to like you more than you want to hold them accountable? People will only value you as much as you value yourself. So if you value your time very, very highly, then other people will learn to value your time as well. A really simple way to hold people accountable, if you're like me and you're a bit of a scaredy cat and you don't like to say it to their face, is to have a sheet of terms and conditions. Whenever someone first comes or first books you for a service, if you run a service-based business, you can email or give them a hard copy of your terms and conditions. And you can list everything on there, such as your cancellation policy, your late policy, and your no-show policy. Then it means that it takes all the guesswork out of it. It also shows them how professional you are, and they will learn to value you and your services much more highly. People actually like people who hold them accountable. It feels good to be held accountable. In the moment, it might feel a little uncomfortable, but in the long term, we all like to live up to what we say we will do. It feels good. So if I know that you're not going to let me off the hook and that I'm going to have to pay, even if I don't show up, I'm going to be much more likely to get out of bed or get up or get away from the thing I'm doing and show up to the thing that I committed to. And you know what? At the end of the day, that feels good for me. It's a win-win situation. You get paid, I feel good, everybody wins. So here's your challenge for this week. Do you have a set of terms and conditions or terms of service for your business? If not, I want you to draw one up today and email it or give it to all of your clients. If you do have one, go back and revise it and see where you don't hold people accountable where you should have. Tighten up your business services and watch your business grow. Did you likey this video? Well, if you did, subscribe and share it with your friends. And if you are not a free member of the Work at Home Moms Network, get your butt over to workathomemomsnetwork.com and sign up today to get free training delivered to your inbox every single week. And remember, whammies, Don't give up on your dream to start a profitable business from home. I did it and you can do it too. I believe in you. This is Kim Constable and I will see you next week. I'm having my piano tune. Can you hear it? I'm sure the mic is picking it up. Can you hear it? I can really hear that piano. It's so loud. La 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 la.